The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Pelicans come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to Round 1 of the Western Conference Playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on the outcome here tonight, this series could essentially be over, or maybe just the beginning. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Herb Jones. Barnes is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's Hardy, and it's Allen in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Barnes is out there with Charles Bassey. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's King in at the point guard position. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they have a huge advantage having stole the first 2 games on the road.
I mean, they really do, B.A. This is a dream start to their playoff run. This team smells blood in the water, believe that.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Allen, pass to Sarr. Six on the shot clock. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Barnes passes to King. Back to Barnes. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Dort, a screen on Barnes. The shot. Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Allen. For 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Flanders. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Allen. A 3 from Barnes. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Dort. Here's Flanders. Driving to the basket. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's King. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes both free throws. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Barnes.
Look out!
Wow! Oh, my goodness! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's King. Now Dort. There's the three. Offensive board. Bassi. And they pick up 2.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Barnes. Now Sar. Defended by Bassi. Jones up top. Beyond the arc. Bassi pulls it in.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's King. Outside Barnes. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Bassi. Pass to King. Dort to screen on Jones. Here's Flanders. Off target from the baseline.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops it first. 2 shots. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Right wing. Here's Blackman. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. It's Sar with a drive. And that one good.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Here's King. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blackman. Here's the 3. Another shot. And it's King missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Allen. Takes the 3. Pelicans cleared away. Deflects the pass. Jones, the pass to Barnes. And here's Henderson. Pass to King. Here's Flanders. He shoots. Sar pulls it in.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And here's Allen. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now here's Sar. Let's go with a 3. And King pulls it down. Pass to Peters. Here's King. Just 5 to shoot to win the drought. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's King. Still no points. Pass to Blackman from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. The Mavericks lead by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Sar.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Flanders. The 3 is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Now here's Allen. Pelicans cleared away. Kings got 4 rebounds now.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Shots good by Henderson.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hardy, pass to Sarr. Outside Jones. The 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Here's Peters. Here's King. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. King's got 5.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Outside Barnes. Sarr with a screen on Henderson. Barnes against Henderson. Barnes, it's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Here's King. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Kamara. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Mavericks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Hardy, the pass to Watson. And here's Sarr. Pass to Hardy. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Ellis. Here's King. And again, New Orleans no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Hardy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Kamara. Now Bassi. To the paint. It's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Sarr. There's the block. And they get it back. Hardy, the pass to Watson. Here's Sarr, defended by Bassi. Inside, 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Watson. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans trail by 4. Back to Ellis. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Stolen by Ellis. Driving in. Flanders. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Bassi. Ellis passes to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Flanders. No good again that time.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hardy. 6 points for him. Sarr screen. Puts up a deep 3. And Hardy hits from deep. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead. So it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And the Pelicans making a switch here. Kings checked in. And so it's New Orleans with it. We've got Henderson, Luguentz-Dort out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Blackman in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. King gets the bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Allen outside. Sarr with a screen on Dort. Here's Allen. And again, it's Dallas. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's King. 7 points in the game. Pass to Henderson. Launches a 3. Watson with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Sarr against Henderson. Sarr passes to Watson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Good on both. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Blackman. Now Dort. Now here's Barnes. Guarded by Sarr. 5 on the clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Hardy. Dort defending. Barnes passes to Allen. And here's Sarr. He's guarded by Barnes. The 3, Hardy. And King pulls it down. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Blackman. Here's King. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's King. Allen defending. And it's King missing. Dallas leading by 7. Outside Watson. The 3-ball. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Henderson. Here's King. Now here's Dort. They need this. Barnes with the rebound. Sarr with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Kicks it out to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The 3, Hardy. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Dort. Henderson outside. Lets it fly. And he drops that one in. Henderson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Allen, pass to Watson. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Flanders. Count that bucket. Flanders has got 6. And it's Jones with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardy. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 12 points for him.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's King. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Allen. And the Pelicans get it back. Barnes, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Sarr. And here's Allen. Puts up a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
King, the pass to Flanders. Vanderbilt with a screen. To the inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Allen outside, into the lane, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding him.
Pass to Flanders. Now here's Vanderbilt. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Sarr.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits the 2nd from the line. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Sarr. Clock at 6. Outside Barnes. Pulls it. Again, Dallas.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's King missing. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. To 3, Hardy. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's King. Outside Kamara. This one for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Dallas up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their 3-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the New Orleans Pelicans.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Pelicans trail by 15. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Hardy, Herb Jones out there with Barnes. Then there's Sarr, and it's Allen in at the 1. Here's King. That's good on the jumper. King's got 9.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And it's King missing. Dallas has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Shot's good by Sarr.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to King. Nifty move, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Allen, the pass to Sarr. Here's Jones. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Allen defending. Here's King. 11 points in the game. Over Allen. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Mavericks lead by 17. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's King. Allen defending. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Barnes passes to Sarr. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes it passed.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Jones against Barnes. Pass to Hardy. And now New Orleans on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Allen. 12 points for him. Back to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Allen finds Sarr. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Allen outside. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Kings got 6 rebounds in the game. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Hardy. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Henderson for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Allen outside. Back to Barnes. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's King. He's got 19. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Six to shoot, to the middle. Here's Peters, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And finished off by Sarr.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Ellis left side. Pass to King. Henderson right side for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Gafford, he's checked in for Sarr.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
Allen with it. 12 points for him. Out left to the wing. For 3, Hardy. That one. Good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 6th assist of the night. Here's King. He's got 19. Here's Ellis. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one.
At the line for New Orleans, Blackman.
And he's good on the 2nd. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Hardy. 5 to shoot. Back to Allen. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's King. Gafford grabs the miss. Jones feels it out. And yep, it's good. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
King and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this will be a 2nd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Watson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Gafford with a screen on Vanderbilt. Snatched away. Pass to Garrett. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Allen outside. And here's Gafford. Now here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Dallas. Pelicans trail by 14. Stolen by Gafford. For 3, Allen. Drops in the 3. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Henderson. Launches it. Here's Flanders from behind the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. Watson passes to Gafford. Now here's Jones. Screen by Watson. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
From the arc. And King pulls it down. King's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Flanders. Fires in the triple. Flanders has got 9.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Allen outside. Watson with it, working on Vanderbilt. Watson passes to Allen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Watson missing.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Here's King. 21 points in the game. Pass to Flanders. Fires for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Henderson against Jones. No one near him. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's King. Pass to Garrett. Here's Flanders. Allen defending. Here's King. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Hardy's shot is good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Henderson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense.
Some changes for New Orleans. Garrett, he's checked in for Henderson, and it's King in for Ellis. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Garrett in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. King, the pass to Garrett. Here's King. To the inside. Stolen by Sarm. They've got numbers. Here's Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
He buries it from 3. King's got 26. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to King. Back to Barnes. Here's Flanders to tie it up. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Sarr. Jones drives in. Poked away, and they get it back. Over to the left wing. Sarr has the open look. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. He's got 19.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Garrett, guarded by Sarr. Pass to Garrett. Here's King. Throws it up high. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Outstanding initiative from Barnes. You know, he's solid at knowing when to go after alley-oops.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Mavs. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Down low. Pass to Flanders. Here's King. To the wing, right side. Go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Sarr passes to Hardy, and the three-pointer goes. Hardy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Flanders. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Allen inside. Jones sets the screen. The 3, Hardy. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's King. Outside Barnes. Pass to Garrett. Here's King. Oh, he can't hit it. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Now it's Jones. Allen outside. He launches. Barnes with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's King. Barnes outside. Barnes with a screen on Allen. The 3 is in.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
A minute 58 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Barnes outside. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Henderson. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
To take the lead. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's King. Barnes with a screen on Allen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Sarr against Henderson. Sarr down low. Allen fires. It's money from deep.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's King. Henderson with a screen on Allen. Another chance. And there's the layup. Good.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Now Allen. Outside Sarr. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-pointer.
The Pelicans call timeout. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And so it's... the Mavericks who come out on top here. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.